Welcome to Slash Detroit for Tuesday, November 5th, 2013. Today's episode is brought to you by my prediction of Tom Barrow's reaction to today's election.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Democracy simply doesn't work.
Remember in August when Wayne County Clerk Kathy Garrett suggested the city dump 20,000 votes for Mike Duggan because of clerical errors? Or when she stood next to Benny Napoleon during his candidacy announcement? As if these actions weren't fishy enough, Motor City Muckraker has found this is a family affair of sorts. According to newly filed campaign finance reports, the clerk's husband, Keith Williams, has been serving as a paid consultant for Napoleon's campaign, most recently receiving $3,000 for his work in October. Her brother, Al Garrett, is president of the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees, which endorsed Napoleon. Now, we're not saying that the clerk's family members aren't allowed to have jobs in politics, but we are saying that if you, your brother, and your husband are all pulling for Benny Napoleon, we'd appreciate it if you'd avoid disqualifying any more Mike Duggan votes, at least for this year.
Now that Wayne County has canceled the $6 million bid for the Packard Plant from a Texas doctor who had no experience in real estate and apparently no money for real estate, attention returns once again to Chicago developer Bill Holtz. In the auction, Holtz not only had the next highest bid on the plant, but he also bought 17 other properties surrounding it for a relatively affordable $44,000. Holtz specializes in infill housing and his company rents the houses they build, so our hope is that he is the real deal and not another wait-and-see speculator. On the other hand, he has only made a $100,000 deposit and by yesterday missed a deadline to deposit another $300,000 of his $2 million bid. Apparently, Mr. Holtz is under the impression that Detroit is the only place in the world where you can buy 40 acres and a factory on layaway. Unfortunately, he might be right.
As the sun set on Comerica Park Sunday night, a new era of Detroit baseball dawned. After a week-long search, former catcher Brad Ausmus was named the 37th manager in Tigers history. But it's his dashing good looks that really has everyone talking. There's even a Twitter handle named in his honor with everything from marriage proposals to proposals of a different kind. The 44-year-old played 2 stints for the Tigers during his 18-year big league career, but was traded twice. With this return to Comerica Park, Ausmus has his eye on the World Series, and we have our eyes on him.
Brad Ausmus. A website promoting extramarital affairs has offered to give the city $10 million in exchange for the naming rights to Belle Isle. The park would be known as Ashley Madison Island. According to the company's press release, the Detroit area is a great place to market infidelity because of the number of cross-border affairs between residents of the 313 and the 519. Now, we know that this is just a public relations ploy intended to get heaps of free publicity for the website and that they have precisely zero intention of ever paying Detroit a dime. So why would a show as reputable as Slash Detroit buy into this scam and help promote this business? Well, you see, we are unabashedly pro-infidelity. It's not like a little affair ever hurt us before.
2012 Hatch Detroit winner La Feria is finally open for business. The restaurant was set to open in spring 2013, but with construction dilemmas, permits, and licensing, things were uncertain for the owners. The Midtown restaurant offers Spanish favorites like paella, churros, and a variety of tapas in an intimate dining room that replicates a city street in southern Spain. Yesterday marked La Feria's first full day of business, and it has us wondering, was it really worth the wait? We'll let you be the judge. Check it out and let us know what you think on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Detroit.
A Detroit bus driver is in stable condition after a substance believed to be bleach was thrown in his face while on duty. In October, drivers held a work stoppage to protest what they see as a lack of protection for the drivers, who deal with an often irate and occasionally violent public. The assailant fled the scene and his motives are unknown.